Since 1923, the first Saturday in the month of July had always been set aside by the United Nations for the International Cooperatives Day. It is to look at the various cooperative societies around the world and look at their contributions to job creation, wealth creation, employment, and a lot of other things that would talk about the welfare of the workers. So tomorrow will be the 2019 edition. Ahead of that, we want to have this very interesting conversation, taking a look at the Federal Cooperative Societies of Nigeria, looking at those cooperatives at the federal level. And the president of that body is joining us from Abuja studios, Onjefu Obey. Thank you very much for coming through. We appreciate your time this Friday morning.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Tomorrow is your day for you cooperatives, folks around the world. So I'm sure you're joining this celebration. But the first thing is, what is this body all about and why is it very important?
Okay, the Federal Civil Service
Please go ahead.
The Federal Civil Service Cooperative Societies Union is unique in the sense that it is the coming together of all the societies, cooperative societies in the whole ministries and departments and agencies of the federal government. And purely the activities has to do with the welfare of all the workers in the Federal Civil Service of Nigeria.
Yeah, it is understood that you federal cooperatives are sitting on a lot of money. Yes or no? True or false?
I think yes. Yes or no. Yes, because we have pool of money which is taken from the deductions of staff every month. No, because we still need more funding to take care of our welfare activities.
So when these monies are deducted, how does it run really?
You know, the duty about the cooperatives in the civil service is that once your money is deducted, it forms part of your savings and it's your money. You can go back to the cooperative society anytime when you need money and they'll grant it to you. You don't need to go through all that hog you go through in the bank. They'll just check your name on the list and within a day or two, you have your money disbursed to your account.
So you folks are doing entrepreneurship, you're doing credit, you are doing lending, and it looks like from what some of us know, you have some big boys within the Federal Cooperatives Union. For example, the NNPC, they have a very nice estate there in Abuja where you work and live. So which means things are going well for you.
Things are extremely doing well, and we're expecting that the federal government can still look at us because we have one of the best united cooperatives union in the Federation. The Workers' Cooperative Society has enormous potentials to change the well-being of the Nigerian society. So and we need to team up. We're expecting the federal government to team up with us and then make our contribution and our existence better.
What do you want? You don't want the government to give you money. You already have money.
You know, for example, like one of the major hiccups, one of the major obstacles to the welfare of workers' cooperative in the ministry and the MDAs is, for example, payment of school fees. We want to set up schools around the 6 zones of the country. We wouldn't mind if the federal government can fund such enterprise, whereby we can pay such money back from our deductions. And in doing that, when the children want to go to school, we have less to bother about because we know that it's a welfare school and we won't bother about school fees anymore.
You want to build your own schools?
Yes, we want to build our own schools. We want to have our own microfinance bank. We want to have the insurance company and all that. And in doing that, because it's not commercialized, it's a welfare enterprise. It's a welfare enterprise. We believe that the moment all these strategic objectives are achieved, it's going to trickle down to the development of the country, and every dependence on workers will have a better life to live.
Okay, so if we, for some, for instance, someone who says exiting the Federal Cooperative Societies Union, what does it look like, the sunset clause there? for a member?
You know, we don't deal with individuals. The union deals with a society. So our membership, for example, like ESC Cooperative Society, the ICPC, SEC, these are entities that are members. We don't deal with individuals. So we don't, particularly, I don't think we have provision for exit. If you want to exit, you can go. But the potential to be a member are quite enormous. So I don't see any reason why any corporate society would want to exit the union for now.
Now, what else would you want aside funding? You want the central bank to give you a license to run a microfinance, perhaps like the police microfinance bank?
Exactly.
Very interesting. So, you want
the difference?
Go ahead, please.
The difference between the police microfinance bank and the union bank is the fact that we are entities that are going to make up the microfinance bank. So it's not just about one corporate society. It's going to be a cluster of all the members of the union contributing to the existence of the microfinance bank. Because it's going to be huge. And it's actually going to upgrade the life and a better living condition of every worker in this country.
And this is going to be a very simple but difficult question for you. About how much are you sitting on at the moment?
It's billions of money, respectively.
Billions of naira.
Yes, because we have look at the NNPC Cooperative Society, for example, their worth. Look at the ICPC Cooperative Society, the worth of such cooperative society. Look at the EFC Cooperative Society, they are doing excellently well, and they are shaping the lives of their members. So if you take a closer look at all the members and the financial worth of these cooperative societies, we are worth billions of money.
I see. Some of us don't even know you folks exist.
I didn't get that.
Yeah, I said some of us aren't even aware that you folks exist. You just operate under the radar. But you get how I got to know that the NNPC has a very nice estate in Abuja. I just drove past sometimes in the car and I guess I said, oh, this is an NNPC cooperative estate. And I said, really? Life is good.
Yes.
So working with the federal
structured societies, we are not like the private cooperative society. So our funds are from our salaries, and the payback structure is wonderful. So we're expecting that the CBN should deal with us to fund all our activities, and the recovery of such money is very easy. It's streamlined, unlike private cooperative societies.
So working for the federal government has been good.
We are yet to hear from them.
Okay. This is
we are coming out. We are coming out big, and I think they're going to know us very soon, extremely.
I like that. So tomorrow is the World International Cooperatives Day of the United Nations. Anything planned for tomorrow?
Big time. We're having activities to mark that day. The Workers' Cooperative Society are going to come out. We're going to have a march from the Millennium Park back to that place. We're going to have a drama. We're going to have the DG of the Nigeria Video and Census Board and other personalities that will come and take a walk with us to show the value of what cooperative societies are doing to our lives. So it's going to be a big one. All the cooperative societies are going to be out, NNPC, ICPC, Nigeria Civil Defense Corps, EFCC. We are all going to participate to make this a worthy celebration for the world to know the value of cooperative society to the development of society.
In terms of improving overall welfare of the Nigerian workers, what is your view?
Honestly, it is wonderful. Because at the respective organizations where the corporate societies are existing, the workers' welfare is uppermost. And right now, I can tell you confidently that the corporate societies have hijacked this welfare department of most organizations, and the staff are very, very happy. What we don't have are the issues I've outlined for you. We need to take care, have strategic plan to develop the area of education, credit lending, and insurance, for example, so that we don't need to bother much in terms of payments to take care of this other aspect of life. So we are doing excellently well, even in terms of feeding. The ASC Cooperative Society, for example, has a very wonderful store, and staff are given opportunity to go there anytime to pick up food stuff, and this has reduced extremely the tension of staff on the organization. I'm aware of the JAM Cooperative Society, the Nigerian Law School Cooperative Society. These are societies that are doing very well. You mentioned NNPC, you mentioned the CBN, for example, has a very vibrant cooperative society, and the staffs are leaning on them extremely. And it gives the organization the leverage to perform better because they don't have issues of welfare hanging on their neck anymore.
I'm salivating some of the things you're saying. I just feel like just pulling off the microphone and stepping over to work at the federal service. But I think by age, I already have some white hair around here, so I guess it's too late for me to join the federal.
You can come on, your staff can join us.
As an honorary member. Thank you so much. I've done my beat over here. I'd rather sit here and be reporting what you folks are doing. You folks have fun tomorrow, and we appreciate what the Federal Cooperatives Societies Union is doing in creating jobs and helping people at the social level at the bottom of the pyramid. Thank you so much for speaking with us today on Jeffo Obey, the president of the Federal Cooperative Societies Union. Tomorrow is the United Nations International Cooperatives Day.